The Syrian Arab Army (SAA) has repelled an attack by the Lions of the East Army militant group on the ancient city of Palmyra from the direction of the US-occupied area of al-Tanf, the Russian Center for the Reconciliation of Opposing Sides in Syria, said on September 1st. According to the center, 2 militants were killed and 2 others were detained. The militants' objective was to conduct a series of terrorist attacks in the vicinity of the city of Palmyra and to ensure the passage of the main forces of about 300 militants to capture the city within the next week, the center said. On September 2nd, pro-US sources claimed that US-backed forces repelled an SAA attack on al-Tanf. However, no further details were provided. On the same day, explosions rocketed the Meze airbase northwest of the Syrian capital of Damascus. Several ammo depots and facilities inside the airbase were destroyed. Following first reports of the incident, some sources rushed to claim that the explosions had been caused by Israeli strikes. However, according to the Syrian state media, the explosions were caused by technical failure. A source in the SAA told Southfront that these depots contained weapons and IEDs seized from militants during the last few months. Iran has provided the popular mobilization units in Iraq with ballistic missiles in order to increase its capabilities, to deter attacks on its interests in the Middle East, and to give it the means necessary to hit regional foes, according to a report released by Reuters on August 31st, and citing Iranian, Iraqi, and Western sources. The Zelzaf AT-110 and Zulfikar missiles in question have ranges of about 200 kilometers to 700 kilometers, putting Saudi Arabia's capital Riyadh or the Israeli city of Tel Aviv within striking distance if the weapons were deployed in southern or western Iraq. Reuters said in an article, meaning that Iranian statements saying its ballistic missile program is defensive are untrue. On September 1st, Iran's foreign ministry spokesman, Bahram Qasemi, commented on this report saying that these claims are fabricated and nonsense. Such news is merely meant to cause panic among countries in the region and are in line with their policy to spread Iranophobia. They seem to target Iran's foreign relations, mainly with its neighbors, Qasemi said, adding that such reports are not precise. The diplomat added that the PMU's missiles are produced by the group itself and they were unveiled during ceremonies to celebrate the victory against ISIS. On August 30th, the Israeli Image Satellite Intelligence ISI company released a report dedicated to the alleged Iranian surface-to-surface missile production in Syria. The US and Saudi Arabia have also repeatedly accused Iran of supplying ballistic missiles to the Houthis in Yemen. The growing Iranian influence in Syria, Iraq, and in the Middle East in general are the source of the constantly growing concern of the US, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. Thus, they are actively conducting media, diplomatic, and even limited military-like Israeli strikes on Syria, efforts to limit the Iranian influence. The ongoing media campaign on the aggressive intentions behind the Iranian ballistic missile program is designed to create another pretext to increase pressure and possibly to impose new sanctions on Iran by the US-led bloc.